Another shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloading on it. Another bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go.
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to our Tuesday night Reel-Flix and Chill. And as I said a little earlier, after last night's storm, we could definitely use a chill night. So, with that being said, before we truly get started, guys, if you are looking for good food and good drink, look no further than MLH Distillery, located right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. The address is 107 Breckenridge Street, Grove City, Pennsylvania, 16127. The phone number is 724. I don't know. I'm spotty. Start over. We'll just start everything over. 724-264-4959. Their hours of operation are Friday 5 to 11 p.m., Saturday 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. And yes, folks, they are going to be adding days here very soon. All the awesome drinks you see on your screen and that you have seen set up at the bar as well, you can purchase right there at MLH Distillery, or you can check them out at mlhdistillery.com. While you're sitting down for a good drink, make sure you try one of these many menu items. They have their warm pretzels and beer cheese, their 3-meat meatballs, their hot sausage and peppers, their spinach artichoke dip, Tuscan white bean hummus, and of course the antipasto skewers, guys. They are a cocktail-style bar. So, while you're enjoying your meal, make sure you order one of these many tasty drinks. They have the old-fashioned whiskey sour, my personal favorite, the mint julep kitty cat.
Black or white Russian.
You barely tickled the mic. And yes, this one goes out to Miss Shannon, the Almond Joy. They also have your rum and coke, your pina colada, their mojito, and many, many more. They do have select wine and seltzers. For you non-liquor drinkers, yes, they do have select beers. For you non-alcohol drinkers, they also have select sodas. Good place, good people, good food, good drinks. I can't say much more about it. Check them out at MLH Distillery right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. Or you can find them at mlhdistillery.com and on Facebook. Guys, MLH Distillery, the official sponsor of Another Shot Podcast. Quick shout out to our good friend Robin with Snap-on Tools. Thanks, buddy. So yes, we actually do have 2 different sponsors. And hopefully soon more. We've got some stuff in the near future. You know, it's Reel-Flix and Chill night. This is our Hollywood night, and I am sitting here without my snacks or my soda, and they're sitting right there. I know, I just haven't set them up. You can't watch a movie without snacks or good drinks.
Down in the tote. is more of those.
Dots. If you ask Bobby Ryder, he absolutely hates dots. They're one of the worst candies ever made. Big baby. Ugh. But we love them to death. So, yours truly is going to sit down with his soda tonight. Shocker. I did get some fun news. So, as it turns out, by the way, at work tomorrow, I got asked. Somehow, some way, they scheduled 3 openers. So, they asked me if I wanted to go in at regular schedule, 8:30 tomorrow. I was like, yeah, sure. So, that gives a little bit of breathing room.
I still have to be at work. I still have to be at work at 7.
I almost had to go in with you. Ugh.
And I have to be clocked in and on the floor by 7.
Going around with your notebook and...
No, because the first thing in the morning, I have the whole cafeteria has to be taken care of before breakfast starts. Breakfast starts at 8. Which means I have to do that half-mile walk to my office to gather up all my stuff, to do the half-mile walk back to my...
Sam, you have to be at work at 7:32. Everybody. But the good news for me is tomorrow is technically my Friday, but I did talk to John today. I got next Saturday off. Uh-oh. Well, hello. So, guys, tonight's topic, we needed something a little fun and funny. And I personally, these types of movies are so hit and miss. They're either so stupid they're funny, or they're so stupid that you just can't stomach to watch them. I've always known them to be called spoof movies. And basically what that is, a spoof movie is a comedy where they take a collage of other movies of similar genre and make fun of it. I'm sure all of us have watched Scary Movie, any of the Scary Movies. You know, the Wayans brothers created it back in 2000. Ooh, almost said it wrong. The first one came out in 2000, and I'll be honest, I thought it was the dumbest thing I'd ever watched. What is up, John? Yes, it is.
That's not on my list. Thank you.
I didn't even think about that one. I mean, there's so many different... You know, the Wayans brothers, they've got that goofy... I don't want to say racially charged, but they're not being racist, if that makes sense, folks. They play more on stereotype than they do in a negative light, we'll say. But starting things off is Scary Movie. I figure why not? Because the newest one, the Wayans brothers have taken it back over and will be coming out in June. And I'm very much looking forward to seeing it because I'll tell you right now, the second one was the best. The first one was based more off of Scream. And they threw in some jabs at the Blair Witch. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I can't remember everything, but it was more Scream-based. Whereas the second one, they based that one off of The Haunting. And they had a little bit of fun with it. You know, I'm trying to remember the Harrison Ford movie, What Lies Beneath. They had fun with that one. Made fun of commercials, the Nike commercials. But it's very outlandish, off the wall. You had... Ooh, what do we got? Yes. Scary movie. Okay, like I said, the first one is a rough go. I mean, I did find some of it funny, but at that time, that type of humor just really didn't hit home for me. I personally thought they were trying too hard. And it was just, I mean, too blatant, I guess you could say. To me, no timing. It was just horrible. And I actually went to the Butler Drive-In to see it. Like I said, it just wasn't... Could have been better. The second one, though, I felt... Normally, sequels do not do very well. You know, they don't... I guess the better way to put it is the sequels usually don't hold up to the original. Well, in my opinion, Scary Movie 2 was much better. And you got to meet Anna Faris. She gained her, her rise to fame is from the Scary Movies. Of course, she had both Wayans brothers. The second one, just the characters were better, the actors were better. Every bit of it it hit. And then I don't know what happened. I really don't. I don't know if they sold the rights or just said they weren't going to do it, and somebody else said, "Well, can we go ahead and take the reins?" Scary Movie 3 was absolutely horrible. It was based more off of Signs, and they took little jabs at 9/11 in it. That one actually, Leslie Nielsen was the president. So I mean, everybody knows Leslie Nielsen from his off the wall. He was in Airplane. He was in The Naked Gun. Hello, Miss Jen. But, I mean, he absolutely he went from a serious actor to, he found his calling as a comedian. He loved slapstick humor. But, they quit being Scary Movie after so long. And, like, by the fourth one, that was more based on like War of the Worlds. Anna Faris was still in it, and another person that is very well known for his slapstick humor, and Miss Shannon touched on that a little while ago. That would be Charlie Sheen, and he was known for Hot Shots. There's so many different type of spoof movies, and I'm watching this list as Kat goes through it. I mean, some you would consider, others you wouldn't. And I tell you what, there's some names that you would not expect to get into that type of genre. There it is. Let me guess. Was that number one? Scary Movies number one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No.
No?
No,
oh, it's
17.
Number 17. The top. I mean, Shannon said Leslie Nielsen was the king. I'm assuming you're talking about like I guess you can consider that one a spoof. Yeah, Tropic Thunder, the king of those types of movie. Whether it was Airplane. Naked Gun will forever be, and I'm sorry to say, I mean, the man's done comedy before. I'm going to do a little stab at Mr. Liam Neeson, who tried to take the reins and run with Naked Gun, and the reboot I was not happy with. It failed to hit the mark. But then again, I always say, just my opinion. Everything we say on this show is just our opinion. Kitty Cat, how many of these do you recognize? Any of these? I mean, I know you do.
Actually, I do. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get to number one, and then I'll work my way back.
Oh, going back. See, some of these I wouldn't consider. Like, I mean, so what's your guys? Let's see. From our audience here, what do we? What's your favorite spoof?
See, I wouldn't call that one.
No, like, okay,
That one was one.
he's a man with a particular set of skills that make him a nightmare for people like us. Jen said scary movie sucks. Again, like are you talking about all of them or just the first one?
I've seen that one.
See, like I said, in my opinion, it's just spoofs are supposed to be like a collage of other movies.
But if you look at this, a look of when it was, and in their opinion, that was a spoof back then. That was
kinda
before we were born.
It was a comedian. Okay, so we're talking about Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which was the comedy troupe Monty Python. Every one of the damn scary. Hey, I got you, sweetness. I can. Like I said, the only one I really liked was the second one, but I am interested in seeing how they do coming back. Charlie Sheen doing Rambo. So when it comes to Hot Shots, I liked it because the first one really made a lot of fun of Top Gun.
Oh, wow.
I can see that being number one. And then the second one, obviously, they made fun of not just Rambo, but specifically the third Rambo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got to catch up over here. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, sweetness. John, okay, so here's another one. 'Tis only a flesh wound. A flesh wound, you're missing your arm. Stan Housing. Now, there's one. The thing about Stan Housing that kind of makes it its own entity, it didn't just make fun of one particular thing. Like, he was supposed to have been like the...
Don't do that with your eyes, please.
What?
When you roll them back in your head like that, it freaks me out.
Oof, okay.
Yeah, literally all all I saw was white, and it was freaky. We already had one freaky incident tonight. I don't need any more. I'm too tired to deal with it.
Stan Housing, he's the descendant of Van Helsing. And instead of battling vampires, he ends up taking on Michael Myers, Jason, Chucky, Pinhead. And spoiler alert, when he defeats everybody, he just kind of like, first off, Chucky's a doll, and he just, I think he kicked him. Michael Myers, he went over and all he did was turn his mask around to where he couldn't see. It was just, I could be.
Yeah, we don't, no, we don't need that tonight. I can't handle it.
I'm sorry, did we get off a topic because I rolled my eyes just one time?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's one of those nights.
But no, I mean, it was good for what it was. Some of the lower budget ones, and that Stan Housing being one of them, had its moments, had some names in it. The other one is Vampires Suck. And that was a complete spoof of the Twilight movies. So I guess it doesn't have to be a full-on collage. It could, so, I mean, to a certain degree, just like the number one, is that the IMDb?
Wow. Wait a minute. That's awesome.
What's that?
All right, so directed by Mel Brooks, 1974, Young Frankenstein catches number one. And I would agree how it got number one. I get that. But it also came out the same exact year as Blazing Saddles, who's also directed by Mel Brooks.
Oh yeah, he hit the ground running.
Like, seriously. That's impressive.
Dude, I'll tell you, Mel Brooks. What's a good way to put it? He makes fun of everybody and anything. There is nothing sacred that man will not pick on. But I mean, he just honestly, I could almost name every one of his. Obviously, we just said Young Frankenstein, Blazing Saddles, Robin Hood, Men in Tights,
Thank you.
Spaceballs.
Oh, I love that one. That's one of my favorites.
All of
Actually,
these,
I
Young
would-
Frankenstein obviously made fun of it. It was a stab at Frankenstein. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, I will just have to say, I guess when you look at the two different, it's the brothers or Mel Brooks. I'm leaning toward Mel Brooks. They're funnier to me. They're more entertaining versus stupid.
It's as good a way to put it as any.
Don't get me wrong. I love the brothers.
John. Okay, so I guess we'll get back to. We're going to be all over the place. See, this is where it's so much fun.
I'm sorry.
Everybody is talking about hot shots. Shannon said it. You said it. John is saying it. Hot shots. Okay. I think, Charlie Sheen really. It showed how good of an actor he could truly be. Keep in mind, he did Wall Street, so he's done drama, Platoon, stuff like that. Spaceballs 2 will be coming. Shannon, you're killing me, girl. You're killing me, Smalls. You okay over there? I think he does his best work doing comedy. And Hot Shots, amazing. And he even had some parts in the scary movies. So, I mean, it's just kind of... I don't know. I guess it's really your, I don't know. I can't put it into words. It's coming out next year, and they said Mel Brooks will be 100 years old when it comes out. Is he gonna make it? I really enjoyed what he did with History of the World. But yet you were able to keep up with that last comment. No, like I said, there's nothing sacred. The first one, it was more along the lines of History of the World. Like, it started, he ended the first segment as a waiter at the Last Supper.
Oh, Miss Shannon, please, please, please introduce Miss Jen to Spaceballs. It has one of my favorite actors in it.
And it's going to
Can
be
you tell
Rick
me who it
Moranis.
is? No.
John Candy?
Yes. That man. What's one of my favorite old-time movies? I've told you this 1,000 times.
The Great Outdoors?
Yes. Who's in that one?
Dan Aykroyd, of course.
I can't. I lowered my seat and I moved this way. I can't reach my bricks.
It actually says you can watch Spaceballs on Amazon Prime, AMC Plus, and YouTube TV. So does that if that helps you out, Miss Jen?
Thank you, Miss Shannon. got to introduce her to it. It's hilarious. I love it.
Spaceballs made fun of
A lot of things.
most notably
Star
Star
Wars.
Wars. That was the big one for Spaceballs. You know, Rick Moranis, his dark helmet. John Candy's character was a funny take on Chewbacca. He's a Mog. He's part man, part dog, and he goes by Barf.
Literally, I close my eyes and I can see him. Mm-hmm. The little ears.
You know the
And
Han,
his tail. And his tail.
the Han Solo
Oh, she
character.
has it on DVD. Oh,
The Han Solo character was played by Bill Pullman. He was Lone Star, and of course the Yoda character was played by Mel Brooks himself, who actually had two different roles in that movie. He played Yogurt. So, you know, they had to change the name a little bit. It wasn't Yoda, it was Yogurt. And he also played, did he go by President Stroog? That one's a classic. And I can't believe I'm saying that about a movie from 1987. At this
88.
point, it is a classic.
88.
Is it 88 or 87?
88, right here.
That's The Naked Gun.
Yeah. Which one are you saying?
Spaceballs.
Oh. Spaceballs was, yes, 87. Very good.
Like I said, history of the world went through, you know, they went from Roman times to, he played Torquemada and the Spanish Inquisition in the next segment. Then they move on to English times. You know, it's good to be the king. It's right there.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it that way. I mean, movies from the 80s that are now like turning 40. It's not going to be too much longer before, yeah.
Just be careful where you go with that.
So where am I?
Because remember, you were in 80, but I was before 80.
Oh, so now all of a sudden we go from, oh, you're calling me old to, I'm only a couple months older than you.
I'm only 4 months older.
All right, so pick your poison there, sweetness. I hate it. Was B. Arthur in History of the World?
I'll Google it. I got it. I can sort of do that.
She may have been. But the one thing about Mel Brooks, and this is what makes him so successful, I think, you know, when you find that core group of people to be in your movies, like the Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, History of the World,
Yep.
they used a...
Yes, she was. She appears as the Dole office clerk in Mel Brooks' 1981 comedy History of the World. Part 1.
Oh, okay.
Delivering a memorable comedic performance in the Roman Empire segment. Very good, Miss Shannon.
Yes. Where do we go from here? I mean, we could literally do a whole show on Mel Brooks.
We could do a whole show on this person.
Ah, Leslie Nielsen.
I love him.
The man was notorious for... He said it's always the smallest or the dumbest things that can make people laugh. And I think he was on Johnny Carson. I can't remember if it was Johnny Carson or Letterman. But he's sitting there doing an interview, and what they didn't realize was, you know, he kind of crossed his legs, and you hear a fart sound. And they all kind of look at him for a second, and what he ended up doing was he just had this little, you know, little thing he would squeeze, you know, so he was sitting there like that, and when he crossed his legs, he squeezed it, and it made everybody laugh. You know, he found his calling. You know, again, Creep Show. You know, he I think he was in a movie with Barbara Streisand.
You know me in quotes and different sayings. So I just went into it. Literally has his quotes up here, so I clicked on it. Yep, doing nothing is very hard to do. You never know when you're finished.
Yeah, when he passed, we lost a good one. I think of, if I'm not mistaken, his first comedy role, you know, in that genre of type of movie, was Airplane. And then he was in, wasn't Police Files actually a television show for a little while? And then Naked Gun came out afterwards. They thought, well, let's just go ahead and run it with, you know, the success of the show, and then I didn't know he was Canadian.
Yeah, most of our really, really, really good comedians are Canadian.
I can agree with that. You know, if I'm not mistaken, John Candy was actually part of a Canadian comedy troupe. But Naked Gun, again, the first one wasn't bad. You had Leslie Nielsen, you had Priscilla Presley. They kept, well, hey, let's go ahead and say it. Oh, did he show up in Bonanza? And
Yes,
you didn't
he
know this.
did.
You also had O.J. Simpson, which the newest Naked Gun kind of poked fun at that a little bit. Gave a little homage because, I mean, his character was awesome, very memorable. I can't remember the other guy's name, but for the life of me. The second one, again, better. And then once the Naked Gun movies kind of, they ran their course. Then he turned around, he branched out and did Dracula, Dead and Loving It. I thought that was hilarious. I'm trying to think. There was a couple others that he kind of... Oh, what was it? Repossessed. Where they actually brought Linda Blair back. And it was kind of... It was a funny take on The Exorcist. Yeah, another person we could do a whole show on. I love Linda Blair. I know. I just personally, I like, you know, obviously you can't win them all because, I mean, have you seen some of the ones that have come out today? I mean, we've been sitting here naming off, like, I mean, everybody has been saying Hot Shots. We're saying Airplane, Naked Gun. You know, basically every Mel Brooks movie. Now what do they got? They've got that epic movie. Hang on.
What do you want me to look?
I'm trying to think of spoof movies from today that really kind of, you know, I brought one up. Vampires Suck. Kaylin actually was watching one of her YouTube shorts, and they were showing. See, again, where it's all time scary movie, all those.
That was a good
There
one.
was-
Galaxy Quest was a good one.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
It has an awesome cast.
oh,
too.
you have Alan
But
Rickman, Tim Allen, Sigourney Weaver. That was. What was it? It was about a they were part of a sci-fi show that was
it's just,
close to
yeah,
the end, so
It's
they
a spoof of Star Trek.
Wow, there's an old one. No, I'm trying to think. Like I said, there was Epic Movie.
All right, you want me to go for nowadays?
Yes.
Well, then I go up here.
I'm going to do some homework with you.
Naked Gun.
Yeah, that's the newest one. Here we go.
Galaxy Quest.
Date
Spoof
movie, epic movie,
Brady
disaster movie, Meet the Spartans, superhero movie.
The Brady Bunch movie.
Yeah, I did.
Another gay movie.
Yeah. A haunted house. But date movie kind of made fun of all the, the tween movies, the teen movies that, we grew up watching. She's All That was one of the newer ones they made fun of. Some American Pie. Epic Movie was making fun of all the different, Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Epic Movie was making fun of like Narnia and, what to say, the Da Vinci Code. Well, it tells you right here. Parodies, romantic comedies, Epic Movie. Targets blockbuster epic films like Narnia and Da Vinci Code, disaster movies, spoofs the disaster genre and pop culture. X-Men, all the ones that were really taking off right then and there. Meet the Spartans, obviously, was a parody of 300. Vampires Suck, specifically targeted the Twilight movies. Haunted House, a found footage horror parody starring Marlon Wayans. And every one of these, MacGruber.
So this is Spoof Movies 2025 list.
MacGruber was funny because it really made fun of MacGyver.
Can you read that? Because I can't.
A spoof. Okay, so that's Fackham Hall.
Thank you.
Escape from the 21st Century. I haven't heard of any of these. Oh, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmares. Okay, so there is a whole genre out right now of basically their goal is to ruin your childhood. MacGruber wasn't bad. I tried to get into disaster movie. I did like superhero movie, which was a funny take on Spider-Man, more so than anything. Not another teen movie. That was, if I'm not mistaken, they introduced the world to Chris Evans in that one. That one was poking fun at, well, it's in the title, teen movies. American Pie. They targeted Varsity Blues, She's All That. It wasn't bad. I'm trying to think. There was a couple others in there that I'm missing, but I mean, I could say I kind of liked Epic Movie. What's up?
I Know What You Did Last Summer. Would that be a teen movie?
A teen movie? No. It was a slasher movie. A slasher,
But it's teens. But it's teens.
I mean, so was Scream.
To a point. Because there was older people in that one as well.
And as well in I Know What You Did Last Summer. I see where you're going with that, but no, I wouldn't consider that one. All right, so John says Austin Powers.
See, now there's a couple Austin Powers, and there's a couple that are on the spoof list, and then I look at them, I don't think that.
I guess, I mean,
don't know.
if it's making fun of a certain genre, then.
Okay.
Which we all know that Austin Powers targeted James Bond movies. And what the stereotype for a British secret agent would be. I don't know. It just was, like I said, when I think of a spoof, yeah, I guess it does fit the bill. It doesn't have to be an exact collage. I don't know. Which
it was a spoof on 007 is what she's saying, I believe.
What's your thoughts? So, some of the ones are you okay? What is going on over there, sweetness? Back. Ah. Welcome to the workforce.
I said to Blue earlier, there's literally not a single part on me that does not hurt today. Even this hurts.
How do you think I felt whenever I first went back? I swore up and down I was not going to go back and do a heavy labor job, and then I take a job in a garage.
I know.
And trust me, it beat the shit out of me for a while.
I know it'll get better because we're working extra right now because the company that was in there before us didn't do diddly, so we have to get caught up, and we're trying to do all sorts of stocking and all that kind of stuff. But oh, yeah, Blue, you don't need to tell my secrets. Not enough time in the day.
It's called packing your lunch. On the go.
Nothing.
Yogurts.
Don't have any.
Put them. Well, buy them.
Till Friday.
You know, maybe you
Keep
should just sit
giving me
down. You know, we
excuse.
just named off so many different movies. You know, that's how you go home. You relax. You turn on a spoof. You can do it tonight while you're going to bed. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, she's having it rough, guys. Which one's your favorite, though?
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Airplane.
And what's fun is these are movies you can actually do quotes from. You can. Oh, I forgot about that one. Good call. Which also had it had Charlie Sheen's brother Emilio Estevez in it with Samuel, and it was a
What am I? Oh,
it was a stab at Lethal Weapons.
yes. Yes.
I really enjoyed that one. I thought it was hilarious.
Those were on my list, but I closed off my list.
Is that your favorite one, John? I mean, like I said, everybody's got a favorite, and it's that one you can sit down and go to over and over again. Let's just call it what it is, guys. So today's really I mean, they're too over the top. They're too blatant. Kind of like the South Park episode where they were talking about Simpsons did it, everything they did. Simpsons did it.
You're not going to hear me say this very often. Would you please fix me a tiny?
Oh. Am I making it stout?
Yeah, there's a certain liquid in that fridge that I need.
Certain liquid. Oh.
It's labeled. Yep.
Anything anything specific?
No, just that'll be fine.
You want to just drink it right out of the bottle?
Yeah. No, but you can get me a throwaway one. Yeah, Blue, I think I'm going to have to start packing a water bottle full of this stuff for
Yeah.
myself.
You know, tonic water works good for this too. I don't know. Like I said, I think they try too hard. Now, does that mean I'm not going to go and see the new scary movie? I want to see the Wayans brothers come back because it's been so long. Like, it's been over 20 years, I think, since their last one.
The first one, when it first came out, because it wasn't something that we were used to, it's something that caught your attention, but I don't.
Too blatant. Like I said, too blatant.
When you do something so much, you just ruin it.
And I tell you what, after they started doing the scary movies, it seemed like anybody and everybody was doing a spoof movie after that. These big...
Yeah. And they blow it out of proportion, where they just make it so...
It looks repetitive. It sounds... and everything's repetitive at that point. Now, I did like what they were trying to do, like with the epic movie, disaster movie, but again, I mean, bring back. I wish the Farley brothers would still be. They could still. I think one of the Farley brothers is actually passed on, but I mean, those guys did good stuff.
Farley brothers?
Yeah. Something About Mary. Kingpin, Shallow Hal, Me, Myself, and Irene. These are all Farley Brother movies. Dumb and Dumber.
Wait, I know it's one of those ones that you just mentioned.
Which is?
Ski Trip. Or no, they moved to like Aspen or something.
Dumb and Dumber. They didn't move to Aspen. They went in search of
Okay, thank you.
Lauren Holly
Yeah, there we go.
because they wanted to return her briefcase.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Again, one of my all-time favorites.
Well, see, Blue is not one that watches movies after he's already seen it the first time.
Somebody needs to tell him there's life outside of sports because, if that be the case, then if you've watched one baseball game, you've watched them all. Variety.
So I don't get a whole lot of movies unless it's his genre.
Which is what? Action and sports.
Comedies. He does like comedies,
Okay, so
but they have to be new. There's only a few movies that he'll watch again that he's already seen before.
oh, John, you hearing this crap? You should see me and John sit down. Honestly, John would be a good one to sit down and do this with. Because him and I will sit down. I love going up front because it's like, what's on next? Tremors was on today. We're constantly going over all the different movies. We quote movies. We'll even bust on each other over the radios and just have fun with, Monster Squad was on the other day. Werewolves have nards.
So, John, why aren't you in here tonight?
Again, there's another one. Yeah, Adam Sandler, comedy is one of those ones. I mean, it's just, how about Grumpy Old Men?
Oh. Grumpier old men.
Both.
Yep.
Blue needs a lesson in love movies. Love of movies. Ferris. How about this one, guys? Here's some of the ones that have stood the test of time. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Breakfast Club, and here's the fun thing. I can sit down and watch the Breakfast Club.
Candles.
Grumpy Old Men. You have Jack Lemmon, Walter Matthau. These guys just. I mean, they could not. What do you mean different outcomes? One team wins, one team loses. So, I mean, normally they don't go over, a total of like maybe 10 points, 12 points.
Okay.
We got to watch a bunch of, watch one guy throw a ball like 30 times and hope,
Oh, that's right. He's not close. He has a distance, huh?
Who?
John.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not like just down the road like some people.
Married one. Oh, my goodness. Granddaughter had her first softball practice of the season. Nice. I know one thing. I think universally everybody likes comedies. I would, and I'm. Maybe I am turning into the old man. I still think the 80s movies stand the test of time. Doesn't matter whether it's action, comedy, drama, horror. Spoof movies just. I guess, after doing it, I still learn as I go along. Like I said, I was thinking this was going to be all about the scary movies, the collages, as I keep saying, where they lump a whole bunch of movies together and make fun of them. Naked Gun kind of took that noir detective, Airplane 1 and 2. Not, I don't think, Leslie Nielsen wasn't in the second one that I remember. I don't think he was. I think he was just in the first one. And I'll tell you right now,
you're right. No, I think you're right. He wasn't in the second one.
But
it was the other two. It was the pilot and the. Yeah.
I don't know, I guess a good way to put it is it's good when it has like a rhyme and a reason. Like there has to be some structure behind it. Whereas like some of the stuff that's been coming out today is just all over the place.
I'm throwing your routine off, aren't I, by being over here instead of over there?
And I'm with you on that, Shannon. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a fan of all movies. So, I mean, Blue's new thing is the Tyler Perry movies, the Medeas. The newest one we just watched, he actually watched a whole movie with me, was... Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It's like Grandpa Goes to College or something like that. Medea Goes to Jail?
No, we saw that one.
I don't know. I never did fully get into his Medea series. I tried, but it just really didn't,
I like Medea.
Now, does that mean I don't like Tyler Perry movies? I think... I told you, starring Miss Kathy Bates. We'll run that one back. The Family That Prays. It was awesome. Loved it. But yes, I have to agree with that. If you're in a bad mood, you find that one Ace Ventura movies for me.
Okay. Ooh,
yes. We're all on pins and needles here.
It completely left me.
Rodney Dangerfield. Ronnie must have been his little brother, right? Back to School. like a glove. Yes, Rodney Dangerfield, in my opinion, the king of the one-liners. Back to School. Ruthless People. Well, I mean, even lighthearted ones like Ladybugs. Meet Wally Sparks. John says Napoleon Dynamite. See, Tina, you fat lard, come get your dinner. Eat the food. There's a buttload of gangs in this school. They all want me because I'm pretty good with the bow staff. You're good, Sweetness. Oh, man. Dude, you really don't want me to work up front with you, John, because we'd never get anything done. What?
I can't think of his name. That's driving me absolutely crazy. I know him. I can see him. I can hear his voice.
Caddyshack, yes. How about some Bill Murray? I love Fonda. Wait, we should have just said comedies in general and said just run with it. Why are we comedy fans? I mean, obviously nobody likes. Everybody's with me on this one. They didn't like the scary movies. They didn't like that, that type of humor. Guys, it wasn't broke. Don't fix it. I tell you what. How about we go ahead and you think about it while you make your way over to that desk, because we have hit that point.
Break time.
Huh?
Break time.
No,
we're past the break. Woohoo!
Yeah, we're at 57, Sweetness.
Oh, right.
Chevy Chase. Dan Aykroyd. I don't know. I'm sorry. I think that Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd. Who hasn't seen Nothing But Trouble? I loved that movie, and it bombed. But yet nowadays everybody absolutely love it. And yes, the true king of comedy himself, Robin Williams. There's a man that can do anything and everything. R.I.P. Robin Williams. That really broke my heart. But I believe this was not a bad conversation. Didn't quite run as...
Jim Carrey.
I didn't know you were sitting there the whole time. I'm naming off all these Jim Carrey movies, and that you were trying to think of the actor.
Yes. I told you, it's a bad night.
Wow.
Words disappear. Names disappear.
Dude, they're just, here it comes. Here it comes. Like, I mean, they're on it now. Every one of them.
Trains and automobiles.
Steve Martin, John Candy.
I know how to read.
Throw Mama from the Train. Bachelor Party was absolutely incredible. I mean, that's just one of those can't go wrongs. But guys, all good things must come to an end. So we are getting ready to wrap this up, but not before. If you're looking for good food, good drinks, and look no further than MLH Distillery, located right here in Grove City, Pennsylvania. The address is 107 Breckenridge Street, Grove City, Pennsylvania, 16127. The telephone number is 724-264-4959. Their hours of operation are Friday, 5 to 11 p.m., Saturday, 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. Those days will be changing. They'll be adding 2, folks. All these tasty drinks you see on your screen and at the bar, you can find at MLH Distillery, or you can purchase them at mlhdistillery.com. While you're checking out the drinks, guys, try one of these many tasty menu bites. You got the warm pretzel and beer cheese, the 3-meat meatballs, hot sausage and peppers, spinach artichoke dip, the Tuscan white bean hummus, the antipasto skewers. They are a cocktail-style bar, so while you're enjoying your meal, make sure you order one of these many tasty drinks. You have the old-fashioned whiskey sour, my personal favorite, the mint julep kitty cat.
Black or white Russian.
Wait, we got to throw one out to Shannon, the almond joy. They also have rum and coke pina coladas, mint mojitos, and many, many more. They have wine and seltzers. For you non-liquor drinkers, they do have select beers. For you non-alcoholic drinkers, they do have sodas. Good food, good drink, good people, cannot go wrong. MLH Distillery, located right here in Grove City, PA. You can find them you can check them out at mlhdistillery.com, and you can find them on Facebook. Yes, MLH Distillery, the official sponsor of Another Shot Podcast. And again, quick shout out, Snap-on Tools. Thanks, guys. I could go on for days. Every one of us at work has Snap-on Tools. No, you have a different type of tool, Cat. Oh, we got one up there. Yes, I believe her and Ray have become big fans of MLH. We need to go back over there again too. We're due some time. But guys, thanks for joining us tonight. We got a week to figure out another one. We need one that's really gonna grab. We're looking for that knock it out of the park. We talk about movies all day long at work and how we just kind of...
So talk to your movie boyfriend and figure out what topic we want to discuss next week.
Stop it, Ron. Hook your butt.
Harry Potter series?
Huh?
The Harry Potter series?
The Harry Potter series. We could actually do that.
Yeah.
Why it was so good and successful.
There isn't too much about that I don't know. I'm very big
I think
Harry
Miss
Potter
Shannon's
fan.
got it. Then let's run it, because the who's who of in that, the Golden Bourbon should be out.
Oh.
I do believe Friday I'll be going to check that out personally then. But guys, check us out tomorrow night for our Wednesday night open bar. We have our Thursday thoughts and shots. We have our Sunday night weekend hangover. Our Monday night bartender. Next week's going to be week 2. I don't know, after last night's storm, we're going to have to try and, we might have to set sail on different tides. Hey, I can mic you up at some point if you'd like. All right, then you're good. So, there you go, Blue. You're not the only one that gets picked on. We round it all out with our Tuesday night Reel-Flix and Chill. Guys, we are heading to TikTok next. But before that, I'm sure you're feeling it, sweetness.
I'm saying this one to convince myself of this one.
Ah. We feeding the geese?
No. It's a shorter one. Blessed to wake up today with another chance to keep going, to grow, and to begin again. Step into this day with courage and a heart full of gratitude.
I like it. All right, like I said, if you're on TikTok, we're heading there next. Guys, there are good ships, there are wood ships, there are ships that sail the sea, but the best ships are friendships, and may they always be. Everything we say on the show is just our opinion, but then again,
it could just be the alcohol talking.
Love it. Guys, we'll catch you soon. See ya.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open when you're in a bitch, and another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion.